Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. Hope everyone is having a fantastic morning. We have some amazing news that Ram has unveiled a production-ready version of the Ram 1500 REV. And this is Ram and Stellantis' answer to the Ford F-150 Lightning and the Silverado EV. This is Ram's electric truck. And unlike the Ram 1500 EV concept that we saw just a couple of weeks ago, it's really surprising to see Ram come out with the production-ready version of this truck so soon, but because of the Super Bowl, it seems they have expedited the release. And in today's video, we're going to do a thorough walkthrough of the press release, as well as every picture, and break down the details of this truck and what you get for the Ram EV. And as always, right off the bat, if you are stopping by for the first time, definitely hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button down below. I would love and appreciate any and all support. And without wasting any more time, let's dive right in. Two big important things to note: Ram has opened up reservation deposits for $100 on ramtrucks.com. So definitely check out their website, and if you're interested in the Ram REV, now would be the time to place your deposit. $100 is typical for EVs right now. Ford does that with their EVs, General Motors does that with their EVs, and these spots and reservation lists do fill up fast. I don't know if this is going to be in sequential order because they do not allow you to pick a dealer that you want to buy the vehicle from, but nonetheless you can get a deposit in and have a reservation spot per their press release. Second big thing to note, they have a hilarious commercial, and by far the Automotive Commercial of the Year award goes to the Ram REV commercial. This is a fantastic commercial that I implore everybody to go check out on Ram's page. Because of copyright issues, I will only be able to take certain clips out of this video, but it is a hilarious and well put together commercial. So starting right off the bat, this is an image of the Ram 1500 REV. Its body design and cab design actually look very similar to the existing Ram 1500, and so does the bed. The front end obviously has a frunk with an EV component to it. And so you can see the inspiration from the Ram concept truck, where it has the light up Ram emblem in the front with very bold, pronounced LED accent. Now, even though visually we see a lot of striking resemblances to the existing Ram 1500 in terms of design, this is built on the STLA Frame platform, which is Ram's electric platform they anticipate sharing across multiple EVs in their product line. In terms of design, very bold grille. You have the two strong LED bars on each side with the Ram logo in the middle. I think this is a really fantastic front end design. The Ford F-150 Lightning looks very cheap and corner cutting. I think the Silverado EV right now was the better looking EV of the big three. But I think the Ram REV is really close and pushing the bounds in terms of styling cues and looks for an EV pickup truck. Getting another side profile look here, the charge port door is on the driver's side fender. It looks like the Ram 1500 REV is going to come with the toolbox, the Ram tool management system, as well as the wheels, if you look closely, have like kind of blocked off spokes, I imagine for aerodynamic purposes. And very interesting to note, I'm sure other people will miss this little detail, but it is a 10 lug wheel in this picture. So if you look closely, there are 10 lugs, which is more common for their heavy duty trucks. So it's surprising to see a 1500 get 10 lugs, but it may be because of the weight of this chassis and platform being an EV. Taking another close look, we see the REV logo on the hood. This is very similar to the Ram TRX Supercharged logo in terms of placement. Here we have a close-up of the front driver fender that shows the charge port. The charge port's going to have some lighting to indicate the charge status, as well as it looks like there is a small fender flare lip to add a little bit more angles and body line to the truck. Taking a close-up look at the frunk, we have a rather large-looking frunk, similar, I imagine, to the F-150 Lightning, as well as the Silverado EV. The one thing to note is there's a small cubby with a small little mesh wire thing if you want to secure your goods in the front. Goes without saying, this area is weatherproof, as well as there's going to be power outlets in here for you to be able to charge things and power. Moving on up into the interior, you're going to see something that is somewhat similar to the existing Ram 1500 lineup. There is a digital dash coming with the Ram REV, as well as the massive screen in the center, and having the similar style screen in the Ram TRX, I have to say this is very usable, very user-friendly. The placement is perfect and easy to use. It does seem like it's a little bit thinner in size than the existing infotainment system in the Ram 1500, but the big thing to note is on the passenger side, you will get a screen similar to the Grand Wagoneer, which is something no other manufacturer does, but I do think it is really cool. It sets an impression if people get in your vehicle and they have a screen on the passenger side. I think that just sets a really high standard for interior quality and comfort. Another side angle look tells us that the Ram REV is going to have a rotary shifter. You have your traditional gears in park, reverse, neutral, and drive with a eco button, which I imagine is slightly reduced power and longer range. Additional buttons right there next to the shifter are the frunk opening as well as hill descent and axle lock. The Ram REV will have traditional towing features such as trailer towing and trailer brake, so that's again good things because an EV truck is a truck nonetheless and it needs the full capability of towing. And as I was editing this video, the craziest feature for the Ram REV I've noticed is that it's going to have vehicle-to-vehicle and vehicle-to-home electricity charging and electricity sharing. And so if you look in the screenshot of the dash, you can see vehicle-to-vehicle is give a power boost to another vehicle, and vehicle-to-home is use your vehicle to generate power for your home. But that is crazy. I don't think any other manufacturer offers vehicle-to-vehicle power sharing such as this, so that's very cool that Ram is planning for that as technology in the Ram REV. And then lastly, you get another look at that passenger side screen. It definitely seems a little bit larger than the Grand Wagoneer screen, which is nice, and overall I'm a fan of the screens on the passenger side. Another quick look at a dark setting of the front end. Again, very pronounced, very bold. I like the font selection for Ram. It's very kind of bold with sharp lines, which I think is the theme that Ram is going with for the REV. A quick look at the tailgate, slightly wraparound taillight with the traditional Ram badging on it. Nothing really crazy that I observe here. Traditional backup camera, and almost a slight little wing coming out of the tailgate design. Another look from further back, you can see the Ram 1500 REV shares a cab design and a bed design for the most part with the existing body style of the Ram 1500, as well as the rear bumper is very similar. So there are some similarities to the Ram Revolution concept, but this truck is much more subdued, it's much more production ready, it's much more simplified for the road. They have not released pricing, they have not released specs, features, or range. Right now, you can go to ramrev.com and place a $100 deposit to reserve your spot for the Ram REV 1500. And the only available detail right now outside of these pictures and what we were able to break down is it's available Q4 of 2024. So there's still another full year and a half before this truck is going to hit the market. Another big thing to note is that these vehicles will only be available from an LEV ready dealer, and what Ram defines as an LEV ready dealer is a Ram dealer who is authorized to sell or lease Ram low emissions vehicles. So keep that in mind. It seems that Ram is going to redefine how they sell EVs to be a little bit different from their traditional product line, where only LEV ready dealers will have access to be able to sell the Ram REV. Now this could just be a marketing spinoff to be able to put an extra set of controls around the dealerships in terms of price gouging and so on. Hopefully that is what Ram's intent here is, but it's interesting to note how they plan to approach that. So that's all the information that we have about the Ram REV. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a big old thumbs up. If you have not already, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and definitely leave a comment down below. And if you are placing your deposit for the Ram REV or you plan on ordering your Ram REV, what your thoughts are on the production-ready version of this truck as opposed to the Ram Revolution concept. So just like that, I am out. Until the very next video, I look forward to seeing all of you in the comment section below.